Hello, and welcome to another episode of ImminentHauls. So, a couple of days ago, I went to MCM Comic Con in London for the October 2025 Comic Con. And as always, when I go, I bought quite a few things. Probably, as you can tell from the thumbnail, I imagine. So, I thought I'd make a quick video to kind of show off what I bought. I think I did last year and the year before, wherever. It's become a tradition now, as much as going to MCM itself is. So, without too much blabbering, let's get into what I bought. I've kind of categorised everything into vaguely kind of themed sections. So let's begin with comics. Or rather, just the one comic this time. That is the Rogue Trooper Complete Collection Volume 1. Those of you who've never heard of him before, he is from 2000 AD, the British comic anthology that's most famous for having Judge Dredd. But Rogue Trooper has been a long-standing guy as well. So these comics are black and white. As you can see, these were from quite early on in 2000 AD's history, and also written by Alan Moore in part. Obviously, as with a lot of anthology comic series, you know, there's loads of different writers and artists and stuff. But I've enjoyed Rogue's adventures over the years. The cool thing is, most of them are kind of standalone. It's set in a post-apocalyptic future. Basically, he's like a cloned infantryman, and all of his armor has like biochips. I can't remember what they're called exactly, but like his helmet has an AI in it, his gun has another AI. It's really fun. It's really cool. I love it. As you can see, it's quite a hefty one as well. And the cool thing is, because I bought that, I also got a free Rogue Trooper kind of taster comic. Again, with like some of the, oh, there you go. So there's 4 of them so far. But yeah, some of the like famous strips. And along with that, they also gave me this really cool tote bag, featuring, as mentioned, the man himself, Judge Dredd, and Tharg, the kind of editor of 2000 AD. He's been there since the start as well. This is a really cool tote bag. I don't use them a ton, but honestly, like as a freebie, technically, I mean, you could argue that I've sort of paid for it, you know, by going to the booth and buying something. But still, this is really cool. I will definitely be displaying this somehow or other. Anyway, that concludes the comic section. And on to Japanese comics, or manga. So I just kind of picked these up. So I recently finished reading Assassination Classroom on the Shonen Jump app. But I did buy the first 9 volumes and then kind of went on to digital because I thought, well, I might as well do this. It's convenient. I'm paying for the app anyway. I'll just pick up the manga, you know, if and when I see good deals. And this is from the Travelling Man manga booth, I think it was. They're kind of like a British manga, you know, like seller. So I have picked up volumes 10. I love the cover for volume 10. It's all like laser and stuff. Very cool. Volume 11. Very blue and pastel-y. And volume 12, very white and dotted, basically. That was, I remember that specific arc there. That is one of the best parts of this manga. As I said, I finished it like a month ago or whatever, so I'm slowly collecting the volumes. I think I've got 9 left to go, so I've got just over half, which is cool. But yeah, I picked these up because it was 3 for 2, so I was going to get more, but annoyingly they had volume 13 and then 15, no 14. It was like, I'm not desperate to complete the physical version because I've read the manga anyway, so I'll pick it up over time. Right, on to the next stuff. And straight from manga into anime. So I'm trying to hold off on buying too many anime Blu-ray or DVD at the moment because I have so many to watch. But I saw these for a decent price, and it was the full collection. So I got Black Lagoon and Black Lagoon the Second Rampage, and then Roberta's Blood Trail, which is the 3rd season / OVA thing. I love Black Lagoon. I've only seen the first season, to be fair, but I don't imagine it gets worse 2nd season or 3rd season, so I thought I'd take a risk on them. Also, one of the theories that I actually prefer the dub to the sub for. I tend to be a sub watcher, but this, I heard some clips before watching this, and honestly, Revy's English voice actor is incredible. I would argue better than the Japanese seiyuu. Maybe controversial, but I've heard a lot of people say they really like the English dub. Anyway, yeah, so that is my anime purchase. I held off on getting any more. On to VTuber stuff, which is, it's kind of anime adjacent, right? I, again, kind of held off on going hog wild with this, but I bought 2 booster packs of the Hololive trading card, Blooming Radiance. So this is the first set. Stick around till the end of the video. I'll put a timestamp to when I open these. So I'll show them off first, and then if you want to stick around to see what I got, that's cool. But yeah, picked up these. And onto the miscellaneous. This is just a life counter. You can use it for loads of stuff. I'm primarily going to use this in Magic the Gathering, where I play with friends. It's kind of a 3D printed thing. It was, I want to say £5 or whatever. It works well enough. It's a little bit stiff, but I think it's just because obviously it's been printed and not really used. But this is always handy. I know you can use your phone and stuff, but because there's obviously, you know, like turns and stuff like that, usually my phone goes to sleep between rounds, so I gotta like unlock it. This is just nice to have. I can quickly glance through it, see what my life is. And I can use it for D&D and stuff as well. Anyway, on to the next thing. Blind boxes! Everyone loves them, right? Unless you don't. So this is at one of the stalls of blind boxes and stuff. This is Godzilla Night Market. I bought 2 of them. They're interesting. They're kind of slightly chibi, slightly kind of weird colour palettes of like loads of different Godzilla creatures. Stay tuned at the end. I shall be opening these as well. They just seemed kind of cool. Never heard of them before. Yeah, and on the topic of Godzilla blind boxes, I also picked up 2 of these Godzilla collection blind boxes. So these were from the Bandai Namco store, like the stall themselves at Comic Con. As you can see, there's 7 different ones to get. Honestly, I'd be happy with any of them. So I was like, I'll get 2 and hope I don't get doubles. That would be unfortunate. But I picked them next to each other from the case they were in. And I think the way cases usually work in Japan is there'll be like 8 boxes. 7 of them will be unique and then 1 will be like a double, because I don't think there's a chase or anything. I'm just hoping I don't get the double, but I mean, we'll see at the end, because I'll be opening these as well. And on the topic of Godzilla, I mean, it's quite a theme in the video now. I bought 2 Sofubi, or soft vinyl figures. These are big in Japan. So I got Mechagodzilla. I think this is original Mechagodzilla. I love Godzilla, but sort of I'm still a little bit of a newbie to the series, but I love his design. He is so cool. He is a Sofubi, so you can move like his arms. And his head, there you go. Can't move his legs. Unfortunately, he is a little bit wonky, as you can see. But that's soft vinyl for you. It always kind of warps and stuff. It's this is, I mean, it's clearly second hand as well. It didn't come with a tag or whatever, but this was, I think, £20, which honestly is really good, because I've had my eye on, I don't know if it's this exact one, but one of them on, is either eBay or Amazon, I can't remember, was about 40. And I was kind of on the fence, like, it's a lot of money, he's cool, but like, but you know, once I saw him at a stall. And the same for King Ghidorah here. I have wanted a King Ghidorah for years, and every version of him, barring the Sofubi, is always really expensive. I was thinking of getting the SH Monster Arts, but it's like 150 or something. But this was 25, which from the same stall, which, I mean, is a no-brainer. His legs move, his heads don't move, which makes sense, to be fair. It is a slight shame, but I mean, these are soft vinyl figures, so you're not going to have the articulation of, like, an action figure. And his wings do fold and stuff if you want to, like, move him around. But yeah, that is... They look so cool. Like, I'm so happy with these 2, especially for the fact I got them for the price of functionally what I was seeing Mechagodzilla go for online. So pretty good. So that wraps up the MCM haul, but I also got a side haul as well. I'll show you a couple of things from. I also went to the Gundam base pop-up shop in London, Camden specifically. By pure coincidence, really, the week we were there, well, the weekend we were there for MCM was also when this was here. So I thought, well, I can't not go. So I got a few things there. This bag is huge, by the way, so I'm gonna open it off screen. So I didn't buy anything exclusive there necessarily, but I did get a couple things. Mainly, well, actually not mainly, but I got the 2 packs of the Dual Impact set from the Gundam TCG. Now, I kind of told myself I wasn't going to buy any Gundam TCG packs because I don't need to get into another TCG. But you know what? I thought I was there. I travelled like half an hour on the tube to Camden. I thought I'd make it worth it, so I bought 2 packs. Again, stay till the end. This is the 4th thing I've got 2 of, actually. I'm like Noah here. And the other thing I bought was upside down. The other thing I bought was the Heroic Beginnings Gundam Assemble Kit. So it's a starter deck, but mostly I bought it for the 3 mini kind of things here. So on the back, as you can see, get the starter deck, some promo cards, and mainly 3 minis. So they're meant to be like placed on the card. I'm obviously not going to be doing that, but this is technically like a starter kit for the game. But I wanted this because I have watched Mobile Suit Gundam twice now, and I love the series, and I've always wanted a gun cannon and a gun tank. And sure, I know you can get, high grade model kits and stuff. I mean, I think I've got like 2 or 3 versions of the RX-78, but I think everybody does if you're into Gundam. But yeah, I just thought I'd get this. It's kind of cool. It was one of those things that I almost bought a model kit, but then I was like, you know what, this is a bit more unique, and you kind of technically get 3 models, even though they're a lot smaller, obviously, than a Gunpla. And because I bought TCG stuff, I got this, which is a promo card. And on the top right there, it does say the Gundam Base World Tour. So I thought, hey, I wasn't even aware they were giving these away. But, for every purchase, obviously, you get one. So I'm pretty happy with that. And it advertises on the back. I'm not going to open this. I'm just going to keep it in the plastic because, I'll be putting it in a binder, but it's going to be in the plastic in a binder anyway. And also, because I was in Camden and the Gundam pop-up store is literally next door to the Bandai Namco store in Camden anyway, I went in and saw there's some Gachapon machines. So I bought this Gachapon of Dragon Ball. It's kind of items from Dragon Ball. So stay tuned if you want to see me open this as well. I'll be doing it in a second in the segment after this. And that wraps up my haul. So if you want to jump out here, thank you guys very much for watching. But if you want to stay tuned to watch me open some booster packs, blind boxes, and the Gachapon, I will be doing that in a second once I clear the table. Here's a seamless transition. Alright, so we got a couple things to open. I'm going to do the Dragon Ball one first, actually, because it's the only one of one. So I could have got another one, but the way the store works in the Bandai Namco store is that each machine takes certain amounts of tokens. This one was 3 tokens, which I think equates to £6. And I was like, well, I mean, So we have a couple of different things. So this is Volume 3, Dragon Ball Super, okay. So we have, I think it's Pilaf's hat, right? We've got a computer, a pod, a Saiyan pod. We've got Frieza's, first form Frieza's kind of hover chair. And we've got Chi-Chi's helmet from when she was young, I want to say. So I didn't see what we got, but we got Pilaf's helmet. Cool, so let's open it up and put it on a stand. I quite like these kind of themed things, because they're kind of like, they're references, but they also kind of just are also, very distinct items. So let's take a look at that hat. It has the Dragon Ball on it as well. Very cute. Wait a second, no, this isn't Pilaf's hat. This is this Goku's hat when he was a kid? I want to say, let me look at that sheet again. Okay, I was wrong on 2 fronts here. This is Gohan's hat, sorry. As a child, they gave him the hat with the bowl on, which is very cute. Also, that's a rice cooker. I took a glance through him and was like, oh yeah, that's Freezer's pod from like his first film, but no, there's a rice cooker. That's interesting. Also, the plinth here does actually say Son Gohan's hat. So I should have noticed that, but I didn't. Anyway, that is very cute. It's got a little Dragon Ball on it and stuff as well. I'll be putting that as part of my Dragon Ball display. I kind of regret not buying more now, but this is Series 3, so I may look online to see what Series 1 and 2 were like. You know what? We're opening physical stuff. Let's go for the Godzilla Night Market things next, shall we? So I'm hoping we don't get any doubles here. That feels heavier than this. So one of them I'd really like is Mothra, actually. I love Mothra. And I almost bought the Sotheby Mothra as well from the stall I bought the Mechagodzilla and King Ghidorah. But it's... Unfortunately, whilst I love her design, she kind of just lies flat unless you've got a very, like, specific stand for her. Sorry, hang on, BRB. Alright, there you go, I've opened it. So I can't tell, maybe Mothra will be the same in this, but I feel like they'd give her a stand or something, I'm sure. So, is there paper? There is paper to show you. Okay, so I realise what this is actually, at a closer inspection. So these are foods assembled to look like Godzilla. Godzilla creatures, rather, because that is, I think, King Ghidorah. And apparently that is frozen pig's blood, is what it translates to, because I'm trying to work out what the hell these are. But yeah, so there's 5 of them. I'm hoping we haven't had a double, but as I said, one of them feels lighter than the other. So, it's quite a nice bag, actually. I was kind of expecting just the generic plain one, so let's tear into it and see who we got. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no, sorry, I thought that was Mothra for a second, but wait, let's take it out of the bag, hang on. Alright, this is a difficult one to assemble. As you can see, the heads are not on perfectly. I have tried the last like 5 minutes and it just doesn't pop in. So I think what I'm going to have to do is the hairdryer method, kind of making the plastic a little bit pliable. But that is very cool. I don't actually know. It looks like King Ghidorah, but like it's not. Let me know in the comment section below if you recognise this fella, because he looks like it's on the tip of my tongue. It's not Destroyer, is it? Maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, sorry. I will put that in the back there. I will try and assemble it. If and when I do, I'll put some pictures up on like my Instagram or something. That's the other miniature thing. So I'm just going to tear into this other box. I know we're on a low angle, but I can't be asked to change the angle. So, okay, I'm going to have to open this off camera. Hey, there you go. That was a lot easier than I thought. So long as we don't get this... Ooh, okay, this feels chunkier, like one singular kind of unit, so I'm hoping it's maybe one of the Godzillas. And it does look like... Oh yeah, it is one of the Godzillas. That is both derpy and adorable. Right, BRB. There he is. So this is a lot easier to put together, actually. Just slot the tail in there. He is a chunky lad, so he doesn't move or anything. He's also a pig's blood cake, apparently. So I used Google Lens to tell me, and it is apparently this. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but it's pig's blood cake. So there you go. So these are food-related Godzilla things. Very, very unique, honestly. I love them. He looks derpy as hell, but I love how chunky he is as well. I'm going to try and get the head on that guy. But right, let's move those to the side and heighten the camera a bit for the next Godzilla blind boxes. Alright, so these are the Godzilla collection boxes. Let's open the one on the right first, shall we? These are a lot more straightforward. They're not weird street food things. So let's be... Ooh, who do we have? Oh, I think this is Godzilla from the start of Shin Godzilla, I want to say. I'll go assemble him and BRB. Okay, I've had bad luck with blind box Godzilla things today. So this is the opening for the tail, and this is the tail, and it's straight up, it's too large to fit in there. I don't. This isn't even something you could like put a hairdryer to. It's just like that would fit, but that is too large. It's very like malleable and stuff, but there's just like there's no realistic way of fitting this in there. It's so strange. Again, I might try it off video or whatever, but we'll take a look. This is, if you've seen Shin Godzilla, this is what he looks like near the start of the movie. He's all kind of like, it's kind of like a weird fish creature thing. He kind of like drags himself across the floor and stuff. He's very cool. I love him. He is such a strange design. Kind of looks like a Stegosaurus, but like mixed with a nightmarish fish creature thing. Yeah, and that's the tail. I'll give it a go, but I don't think physics will allow me to do this, but I'll try. And the next one, so hopefully, so long as we don't get him, we will be golden. I'd love him maybe, or I mean, any of the Godzillas, Mecha Godzilla, obviously, I would love because I bought one earlier. That would be cute, actually. I could display him with his bigger brother. And ooh, hell yeah! Right, hang on. Let's free him. Is that? That's not Godzilla from... Wait, no, is this... no, that's not original Godzilla, is it? Let me double check on the back. Alright, it's not original Godzilla, sorry, but it is Godzilla 1989. I want to say, isn't that something like Final Wars? I've not actually seen it, but I want to say he's very reminiscent. I am a big fan of this one. This is really cool. I love his back spikes and stuff. So this was, for context, well, this is £7, so I want to say it'd be around like $10, maybe just under. But honestly, I think that is well worth it. His arms and his legs are movable, which I'm glad to see. You kind of want him like that, so his tail supports him. That looks so cool. I am thoroughly happy with that. On full scale, I'll grab the Mecha Godzilla, but he's a little bit bigger. But honestly, as a small scale thing, that is very cool. I wish Shin Godzilla, his tail fit. But hey, as it is, I mean, it's not the worst to display him like this, I suppose. He does look very derpy. But I kind of like it as well. Right, I'm going to move these to the side and then we'll get on to the trading cards. Alright, let's start with the Gundam booster packs. This is Double Impact. This is the second set. In the store, he did ask for one of his first set or second set. I just went for the second one, but not for any particular reason. I don't... Good lord, these are very well wrapped. I don't know what cards are in either set. But, you know, they'll be... I'm sure I'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to have to rip it on the corner, I think, unfortunately. Wow, the glue is incredible on these cards. Right, let's pull it out. Wow, there's quite a few cards in here as well. Fair play. Okay, if I can get... There you go. Okay, then. Let's begin. Oh, Methus from... that's from Z... Maybe it's not from Zeta. I'm going to check on the card quickly. Okay, not sure exactly, but I'm sure that's from Zeta. Also, interestingly, the set and the rarity is in the top right, and the author is in the bottom, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go through these decent... Oh, that's the back as well. That's very cool. Oh, I thought it was hollow for a second, but no, it's kind of like got shiny, shiny ink, if that makes sense. We've got Familial Devotion. So I'm not going to recognise all of these. I've mostly watched Universal Century and 00. So there's a decent chance I'm not going to, recognise loads of these. We've got Galeo's Schwalbgraze. That doesn't ring a bell. Marasai. Yes, that does... Maybe it doesn't ring a bell. No. It looks a lot like Sazabi, though. We've got Lausia's Dilanza. Cool. Very Italian sounding names here. Oh, Jukes, Quirks. I can't remember how you pronounce it exactly, but it's the new one. I still haven't seen the movie, actually. There's like an origin movie, isn't it? So this back have... okay, no, the back is the same. But that seemed like a unit card, like a character card, basically. I don't know how the game works, by the way. I do have the starter deck, so I might be checking that out, but not in this video. We have Doftress weapon. Doftress command. Okay, cool. Wait, no. We have Beneath the Mask. Is that... Yeah, that's my boy Char, right? He is very cool. Just checking out the rarity and stuff there. I don't know what the number next to you means, but it's an uncommon. Yeah, it's very cool. We've got Eins Svaltskradze again. Is this a... Oh, no. I thought there was like a hollow version of... Ooh, okay. We've got Gundam Aerial Rebuild. Hey, so that's Ariel from Witch from Mercury. Still haven't watched it, but I will get round to it. That is a rare. That's a very nice looking card as well. Dig in the hollow effect. And we have Gundam Ace 1 Spallow? I guess maybe that's the translation of Sparrow, but that's also a rare. Very nice. Wait, do we just get 2 rares? There's a card behind as well. Oh, okay, and we have... Oh, it's a resource token. Ah, right, okay. Yes, so the back of the box... Oh, I see, and resource tokens have a red thing, so you know they're different. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. We pulled a Hollow Aerial. That is a suit I recognise. It'd be gnarly if we could get like a Sazabi or something from Mobile Suit or Zeta. That would be cool. Psycho Gundam or something. That would be pretty nice. We've got Undying Persistence. Graze Ritter Ground Type. Very cool. We've got Genoese. Cool. Doesn't ring a bell. We've got Deba Frost. We've got... Oh, Aspiring Pilot. Oh, is that... No, I thought that was... is it Sayala? I can't remember from the first series. Don't think it is. Or maybe it is. 01 Gundam. Okay, cool. Turning Point of History. Oh, dude. God, he looks so cool there. Hell yeah. Glad to see the Char love. He is very cool. Ah, man. I don't know if like every card can come in hollow, but like that would be cool. Oh, Rick Diaz, red. Cool. It's like a version of a Rick Dom, I believe, but like different. Sailor's Light Type Gun Cannon. Oh, right, there you go, Sailor. So, yeah, Sailor from Mobile Suit Gundam. That's the gun cannon. I don't remember her having a gun cannon, but maybe that's from like Zeta or something else. We've got Jared Messer. Doesn't ring a bell. We've got... Oh, wait, was Jared... no, he wasn't. Sorry, he wasn't a hollow. We've got Haman Khan's Gaze C. Haman from Zeta, right? I want to say. It has been... Ooh, okay, hang on. That is Gundam Epion. Oh, that's from 00, right? No? That's an LR, baby. Hell yeah, look at that. That's very cool. I don't know about the rarities in this set and stuff. Maybe LRs aren't like crazy, but it is textured. That's such a cool looking one. Oh, cool. And we've got a different resource with a very interesting head there. I don't recognise that kind of headdress, but hey, we pulled an LR. That's pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if that's a good card or something. I'll obviously be adding these to a binder. I'll probably end up buying more packs of this because it's a TCG, but that is very nice. And last but not least, we have the Hololive trading cards. So I think it's like 6 cards per pack or something. Was it 8? Let's just open it up. We'll count ourselves. So I don't know exactly who I'm looking... Well, I know who I'm looking for. Ina. If there's an Ina card, I will be sleeving it. Regardless of if it's a rare or whatever, So we have Upao. I'm going to quickly check. There's a rarity here as well. There is indeed. So it is a common. I'm glad. Most new trading cards do thankfully start with commons now and kind of work their way up. Hey, hell yeah. Okay. We've got Polka. Very cute. So the name's on the top. Hey, we got Clown Girl. She is a clown, isn't she? That's not. Oh, Azuki. Hell yeah. Okay. Wow. So I thought they'd be doing the thing where like you get the mascots as like commons and stuff, and then I guess each of the talents maybe have various rarities or whatever. We have Stone Axe. Very cool. Obviously, this is a TCG as well, so it does have... Yo, we have Pekora! Okay, so I think this is just a common, right? So she's an uncommon, actually, and pretty cool. So I think it's part of the game as well. So, like, she's a JP Gen 3 Kimomini. That's very cool, though. That's a Pekora card. Very happy with that. Oh, also, sorry, that's the back of it. That is very nice. Ooh, okay. That's cool. I'm digging that. Ooh, hell yeah. Okay, we got Mume. Hey, she graduated recently. I am sad. But I love that we got the Mume card. She was... I think she's my favourite from 2nd Gen. EN, maybe. I really like her. She was that lovely level of quite cute and also slightly unhinged. Ooh, and we have... Oh, sorry, hang on. There's one more card afterwards. I thought Sora was a rare, but no, she's an uncommon as well, I guess. Very cute. Honestly, I can't even remember how many of these talents have graduated now, because we have had a few. Oh, damn! Okay, we've got a Pekora. Again, a rare Pekora, I think. That is indeed a rare Pekora. I imagine Hideo Kojima has been opening these, and probably has the full set, because he's a... I don't know what Pekora fans are called, actually. Usa something, because obviously she's a rabbit. Usagi something or other. Okay, we got one of the English talents. I'd quite like to pull... well, as I said, Ina is top. Any of the Myth Girls are kind of who I'd really like. And then anybody else is, you know, completely cool as well. Oh, Iraha. Hey, okay, I haven't seen or thought of her in a while. Oh, we've got the Wild Rabbit Alliance. Is that what Pekora fans are called? Wild Rabbit Alliance? I mean, I recognise the design and stuff. We have Kanata. Ah, the very cute angel. She's an angel, right? Oh, the hell is this? It's a chia. Oh, okay. So is a chia kind of like an energy? Oh well, no. I guess it has its ability there. I'm not going to bother reading the abilities. Okay. Hello. So we got a Sora, but like it's like an extra layered one. So we pulled an SR Sora. The rarities are at the back. There's like quite a few of them. I think OR is maybe the rarest. Oshi Rare, I'm sure it stands for. That's cool though, that they just threw the SR like midway through the pack, because there's a couple cards left. Very cool though. I'm very much digging that. The pattern is beautiful. It's got like 3 different layers going on. Oh hell yeah, we got Iris. Okay. We got another English talent. Very cute. I love Iris. She is very cute, very yabai as well. Oh, we have exciting prank time. It's Kobo. Wait, no. Is that? No. Yeah. That's Kobo, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, she's the type that would pull a prank. Ooh. And we have a rare Nanashi Mume. It is rare, right? Yes, it is. Man. That was pretty cool. So I pulled 2 Mumes and got the SR Sora. Actually, wait a second. The back is different. Oh, so the Chia is a different thing. So it's kind of like an energy, I guess, maybe in the game, or kind of like a land in Magic or something. And I get everything together, and then we'll say a final farewell. Well, I'll leave you with this delightful sight. Thank you guys very much for watching. It's been a bit of a scattershot video today. But I've enjoyed showing off the stuff I bought and opening all of the things as well. I'll be making more videos in the future, so stay tuned for that. I'll leave YouTube give you the other Imminent Haul videos if you want to watch them, and I'll let YouTube decide another one there. I'll let you get on with it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.